How'd you even get across this side? I'll be having a few words with the guard. Do you need any help? No, already handled it fine. The healer is delayed, of course. You think he'd hurry? Angelite Yezvena or Yezenile. If you talk to her, you probably understand that using yourself. She's a heedless one. She believes Serena will protect her from everything. I'll walk through fire armed with that faith, and that disease is dangerous. And the disease is dangerous. 3 people already died. And else, he reared his head after a feast day. You know what feast it was? One that honors our wolf. Yezena is in charge of preparation every day, so she torments herself. She feels guilty. You have an advisor, his name is Vyodif. Brought him all the way from Numeria. He was part of my party. Wasn't much use in combat. He just applied himself much here. What do you know about the disease? Barely anything. Began right after the feast. Disease came along with some foreign goods. Maybe it's fucking poison. People might not last. I am aware. Find out more about the disease. I want to ask you something. I see. I am the chieftain. I am Sigvorn Darty, son of Oswald Darty, grandson of Walder Daughtry. Our clan was founded by Trove and Darty, the great smith who trapped Dragonflame in his forge. And as for my sword, its name was lost along with our homeland. May I take a look? I knew your great-great-grandfather, Wilbur Daughtry, and this blade I've seen in battle. Its name is Dawncutter. And I see that you have not dishonored it or your ancestors. Dawncutter, thank you. Never have I been given so precious a gift. What are these metal things on the wall? Oh, these? Everyone gawks at them, but I got used to seeing them. That machine can predict the coming of rain. That one tells time. This one's just a trophy. You're not ashamed, fair enough. Nothing to be proud of. You're wrong. A victory is a victory, even if it's in a foreign land and a foreign war. Without those victories, without the trophies and experience we brought back, do you think Gudrun would still be standing? Thank you. I have to go.
I'm gone. I finished here. Is there more?
Always be ready for the worst.
How long have people been ill? What are the symptoms? Stomach, weakness, fever? Tell me about yourself. I will go. Great dipshit turned himself invisible.
We do it my way.
Well, look at you. That's right, I come far away. Do you live here? Tell me about the feast day. It was even bigger than usual. I would make garlands out of flowers. Summoned the spirit of the great wolf. That evening there was a man handing out food. Didn't even want any money for it. Yeah, tell me more about it. He was like you from somewhere else. He said he was a pilgrim. He went from house to house giving out meat, totally free. And then he left town, headed straight for the hill. I followed him. He's got a camp and some guard golems. How long you been sick? 2 days. Huge sharpie symptoms? When'd you fall ill? That one pilgrim. Alright, yeah, quite clear as day. They're not poisoned. Curious thing, he drank a potion and turned invisible. What are the fucking ingredients? Are you gonna start drinking once you're visible? Me drink? No, the potion you drank was spoiled from being in the store too long. I need some, I need these things. Yeah, I'll be happy to help. Like, you covered anything that's inside the temple? Ancient relic. I'll look around. What do you think of people?
No reason to pause.
This is rather nice. His NAS or something. Did you manage to find out? Let me see the present trees. They've borne fruit. There is no disease. Not a disease that makes you say that. Only the healer of an area is capable of listening to that. We've waited too long. We're going to listen to whatever our guest has to say. Not long before the sickness broke out, a suspicious person was seen in the town claiming to be a pilgrim. He was giving out food for free. Could be the cause of such generosity. Strange. Why would pilgrims come here? We worship surrender, of course. Well, it's outside the town knows of that. I saw the fellow, but what does it matter? His food could have been swallowed or poison. A pilgrimage is a perfect cover story for a spy. I talked to the fifth to found folk. They all ate the pilgrim's food and fell ill soon after. They ate it and then got sick, is that right? Well, that is interesting. I found the person who's giving out food. He's dead, but there was a contract to supply poison in his pocket. So our pilgrim's journey didn't last long, and he certainly didn't have any spiritual matters on his mind. We need to take a look at those documents. Can't take Outlanders on their word, Chief. Look at this. It's a contract to supply poison I found on the dead pilgrim. An interesting note. I don't recognize the hand, but the date rings a bell. It's the day I gave you the money and told you to send a messenger to Maria for a healer. All the evidence indicates someone deliberately poisoned the townfolk. I think there's truth in your worth. We can't write off this coincidence. Didn't you tell me recently you need to send off for some poison to deal with pests in the granary? Did I? Perhaps I did. I can't keep you saddling me with managing everything in the town, no matter what it is. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who has to find the time. Everyone thank me? No. So that's what's got you so angry? You have always valued your work. Valued me? Said it would be for a year, then 10 years, and you're still festering here. Seems your advisor betrayed you. Nonsense. He's no traitor. I'm so sick of you, you idiot. The place is dying, and I don't want to die alongside it. There are forces of work that we cannot overcome. You'd be better to submit to join their side. And there you have it, the difference between a clan and a band of mercenaries. You can trust people you have dealings with for decades, so it doesn't make them kin. No, but you're tell me it ain't true. You're down like this, my town. I left my town to follow you, and you dragged me here. To the dying puddle of devil spit. I see. I would never imagined that's what Bjord thought of me. Well, I'll be. I wonder how much they paid him to betray me. Doesn't matter. Thank you. Seems I'll remain a mystery. Only I knew who hired him. Seems I'll remain a mystery. We lift the quarantine. Not much use of us, is it? I had to go. Yeah, crowing shadows, eh?
Did the world just forget me?
The source of the sickness. I need more time, hold on. Good old me, I'll help you. Alright, the quest's over. God damn it, I don't care.
Call me again if you need to. This was simple enough.
I will defend my dream.
Begone, fiend!
See? No problem.
I'm off. There's something here.
We won't
Don't
fall
hold back.
here.
Killing is
I
what I
swear
do.
it. I'm curious.
do what I must. I'm gone. We do it my way.
You've crossed the
They'll regret this.
The Inheritor, guide
This
my
will be the
blade.
stuff of legend.
Follow if you dare.
This was simple enough.
Can't hide this from my eyes.
Yet another obstacle.
Call me again if you need to.
I do what I must.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
I'm gone. It's either us or them. I sense something. This will be quick.
Into the fray!
Your struggles end here.
I'm gonna rip them in half.
We do it my way.
Did we find trouble? No. Maybe.
Whatever comes next,
The world has suffered
you'll
enough.
be ready.
Follow if you dare. skills are absolute. I'm off. A test of my abilities.
This was simple enough.
You've crossed battle, my friends!
Desna, guide my hand.
Are you alright? What's going on here? Your colleague's waiting for you.
I do what I must.
What are you gonna do now? Or rest here for a couple days? You're an honorary spirit catcher. Thanks.
I'm gone.
You are alive, you came to my call. Greetings. Greetings, my lady. I am Ulbrich Oles, chosen warrior of the heavenly griffin Erevar. Erevar's chosen. Ah, I believe I understand. Welcome to my shrine. I had no visitors in such a long time, not mortals or spirits or gods. I am glad to have a chance to host a worthy guest here one last time. What do you mean last time? I am dying. A deity cannot live without mortals, but what remains of my people, what remains of me in their memory? The folks remember you. That slip of a girl, Yesna, bends over backwards to please you. The chieftain of Gudrun and his whole band swear oaths in your name. Isn't that enough? They swear oaths in my name? They don't even know my name. They refer to me in the Numerian way as Serena. My true name is Karenai. It's forgotten. Lost like a trinket behind in an empty house. And what about my cult, my rituals, that absurd feast day that is closer to mockery than veneration? No, my friend, these people are near strangers to me. They do not know me. I do not understand them. I am alive only to a miracle, this fragile little tree, and not for much longer. Why did you bring us here? I sensed that you had awoken, Ulbrich. It was like a rising of the sun. It was raised like a kiss on Erevar's beak. I wanted to see you while I still lived. Some demonic locust barred our path. You know anything about him? That locust is merely a servant. Its master is the one who should be feared. Then it brought corruption upon my sacred forest. Where is he? Tell me. Where can I find him? I don't know. He is careful. He does not go into battle himself, but instead sends his demonic insects here. Are you the last old god? Not the last, but there are few of us left. Very few, just like our people. The remaining settlements are falling apart, or losing the spirit of Socorus and forgetting their gods. As the communities die out, so will we. In this forest, not far from my temple, you can encounter lesser deities of the natural world, see what they have become after years of oblivion. Soon there will be nothing left of us, not even a memory. We'll see about that. Don't be so ready to give up, my lady. But these are not the answers you came here, yes? I can sense the important question burning inside you, so ask. Would you want to ask? What happened to Erevar? Erevar, why did he stop answering me? Erevar is alive. I rightly guessed that our noble kin would not part with life so easily, but Ulbrich, you cannot speak to him until you remember everything you have forgotten. True enough, there is a lot I've forgotten. My memories are like a heap of bright fragments. No matter what way I turn them, I cannot see the full picture. These memories are hidden from me for a reason, but do not be afraid, Ulbrich. Sometimes what is lost can be restored. I'll help you. How? I can help him restore his memory of the past, but only as much as he wants to remember. What do you say? It will be painful to remember. It's more painful to live without knowing myself. If you can help me do it, please. The vision that appears before the commander in amber glow of the wolfish eyes is hazy. The details are unclear. Very soon there are two men, one of them Ulbrich, his face twisted in terror, pain, and fury. Blood streams from a gash in his neck. He shouts something, but his words are lost. The other man's face appears blurred, but his hands, there's a bloody knife. Who is he fighting with? No matter how hard the commander peers at the man wielding a knife, his features slip from her grasp. But the muscular body, red hair, and embroidered clothing, it all serves to make the men, if not identical, then at least extremely similar. He's being attacked by one of his own tribe, most likely a relative. What is he shouting? Dull buzzing. Can only make out a single word. Brother. The man with his own knife says something in reply, but the commander cannot make out a word. What is happening? Where is this happening? Tearing her eyes away from the moment, the commander focused on surrounding a stone. This place is familiar. It should be, for the commander was there only recently. There's a secret demon worshipping shrine under current Glen. What is happening? We can He fails to dodge the next strike. He plunges his heart in the neck. Found a blood's rays. Ulbrich slumps to the floor. Then an instant, tumbles begins to shake. The vision fades to black. But the commander manages to glimpse the figure of a huge creature with its wings spread. Flinging the killer aside, the griffin carefully lifts Ulbrich's body from the ground. Slain by my own brother, I'm dead. You are alive. Erevar saved you and carried you safely and hid you from those who would have hurt you. You slept for 100 years within the stone. I remember now, that foul altar in Korngun, the dried blood, the human bones, so that's what happened. My kin rejected their god and bowed down before a demon. My own brother stabbed me to rid our clan of Erevar's protection. You're right. Hurts to remember, but thank you for restoring. You have remembered, but you were ready to remember. There are still secrets you are keeping from yourself, but maybe that is for the best. You will remember everything when you are able. Thank you, Karenai. It is my pleasure to help a friend. Even if it is the last thing I do, dying will not be so lonely, I think, if I know that someone in this world will remember who I am. Not a chance. Let it never be said that Ulbrich allows the good turn to go unrepaid. I won't let you die, my lady. I recognize that fire. Yes, you have always been ready to come to the rescue, but saving me I fear is beyond your power. Give them the chance and they will help you survive. Then what should I be doing, in your opinion? Appear in the town and show them the correct way to perform my rituals and pronounce my name? To plead for adoration like a beggar seeking charity? They would ridicule such a pathetic deity, and they would be right to do so. But my lady, there is no reason why you'd have to do that yourself. That is why gods have chosen ones, after all. Erevar chose me. I talked to him for many years, performing rites and relaying his will to the people. Choose one of the townsfolk. They can restore your cult as you see fit. Who am I supposed to choose? The people of Gudrun and I were strangers to another. Who among them is worried? Oh my. Yesna, my greatest and final disappointments. Yes, I thought she would be a worthy servant, but her head is full of nonsense from tales and books. It's not me she believes in, but her own fantasies. What good is a chosen one who does not know my true name? The girl's head is all muddled right enough, but she is devoted to you and old SWTOR. She doesn't know our ancient ways. But how could she? She grew up in the ashes of our land. Don't spurn the girl. Teach her. She will teach the rest of the townfolk. I have no faith that she will prove herself useful, but if you think so, very well, I'll give her one more chance. Perhaps the zeal of hers you speak of is strong enough to melt the glaciers of ignorance within her. Or there was an ancient relic here. Nothing here but what you see. Sounds good. So long, and thank you for your sage advice. I judge the people of Gundren too harshly. Perhaps they are not as alien to me in Sakaris as I thought. Sounds good.
I'm off.
The temple is just spoiled. Tell her what happened. Her name, she is called Karenai. How could I have got it so wrong? I am just stupid. There's so much I didn't know, but everything's going to be different. I promise. My bond with Kanari is different. I can hear her better. I can understand her more. My beautiful shining wolf. Thank you for helping us. Alright.
I do what I must.
Tell him what happened. I'm pleased for the girl, but I hope this chosen business doesn't go to her head.
You called? I'm gone.
Something over there.
I'm glad I was useful to you. We do it my way. Follow if you dare.
Let me help.
We should move. Ugh,
If I
what a
survive
failure.
This is not my time
it'll
yet.
make for a good story. I learned this from my grandpa.
My will is resolute. Did we step on their toes as well?
Still got it.
My turn.
It's a still fight. Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes. There's beauty hidden in the darkest of places. Too bad no one can see it there.
I do what I must. Danger ahead! A mere flesh wound.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
I learned this from my grandpa.
Eternal I will protect you with my life.
Make your peace.
If I survive this, will you join my ancestors?
Begone, fiend!
I will resist.
Are we in trouble yet?
I'm gone. I'm gone. We do it my way.
Step closer, treasure. Young, strong, and brave, just who I need. Tell me, how would you like to get your... Oh, the greatest treasure in the Midnight Isles? I know the way. I have a ship, but I am too old and frail to claim the treasure on my own. Call me the helmsman. Straight